Nick Chino with you for the Why I Would Wait Indie Show. Hamilton's The Dirty Nil are on tour right now across Ontario with the Flatliners December the 11th at Call the Office in London, December the 12th at the Opera House in Toronto. Got a new 7-inch out called Cinnamon, Guided by Vices, is available now. I have Luke on the line from The Dirty Nil. How you doing, Luke?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing all right. Thanks for being on the Indie Show. Just to give listeners a little bit of background, how did The Dirty Nil first come together? How'd you guys meet?
Well, we've been a band for about, 8 years now. We all met in high school. Well, I know Kyle, our drummer, since I was about 5. And we met Dave when we were about 14, and he's a year younger than us, and we just kind of started playing together in various kind of projects. We were only the only kind of... There's a bunch of bands at high school, at our school, but I mean... I don't know, when I met Dave, he was the kind of first other guy that I met that loved electric guitar as much as I did. So we just kind of, we really hit it off. And Nil started in 2006, I guess, with just Kyle and I. We were 16. And then Dave joined, formally in 2008 or 9. And we just kind of been playing a lot and recording a lot since then.
And you guys are known for being a really loud and a rockin' live band, very much in the tradition of, great punk rock bands. And I was talking to another band that you guys have played with called Single Mothers, and
Yep.
we were talking about kind of a punk rock resurgence that's been going on. Do you see or feel that resurgence going on as well?
It's hard to really spot any real trends, I would have to say, from my point of view, just because I'm kind of, to me, those kinds of bands are they're my friends' bands and stuff, but it's hard for me to really kind of see a trend in terms of that, a genre trend. But from the point of view of, I'm very excited that all my friends are doing very well, and that's the kind of trend that I'm kind of privy to. But it's hard for me to kind of classify it in any way, if that makes any sense. But
Yep.
if people see that, then that's awesome. Totally.
This most recent 7-inch that you guys have put out, Cinnamon with Guided by Vices, where did this record come from? Where did you guys record it?
We recorded it at Candle Studio with our good friend Josh Carodi, and it was just we did it in pretty much a day, and then we mixed it quickly and got it out. It was just kind of the reason why we did it was because we had the offer from Mike to do one 7-inch, and we said, yeah, let's do it. So we just we had Cinnamon kind of kicking around. It was kind of prime for a 7-inch, and then we just had this brand new song that wasn't. It was really brand new. That Got It by Vice's song, and it wasn't really considered part of the group of songs that we are currently working on. So we just kind of used that as the B-side, and it went really well for us. It was a pretty big leap forward in terms of. Saw a couple spikes in the social media pages, which is pretty good. And as I said, it was just a generally very positive thing for us. It definitely influenced the attendance at our shows across the United States this summer that we booked ourselves. So, it was great. It's been nothing but positive for us.
You've done quite a few 7-inches so far, and plus the Dirty Nil Record Club, where you give fans even more songs. So you guys are being prolific. You're giving fans more music. What made you guys want to put out the songs in this way? Was that intentional as opposed to the standard album format?
Well, it was Dave's idea. I mean, Dave's kind of the packaging visual guy of our band, and it was his idea, and it's been a great thing for us, just in terms of people, if they really want more music from us, can get it. And it was an outlet for songs that we really we had kind of in the can, but really had no intention of pushing in the future with any kind of energy we got right now. So if people wanted them, most of the songs are left over from this kind of intended to be our first record when we were about 19. We made it. It was part of the F Young recording session. We had we recorded up at a cottage. We recorded about 9 songs or 8 songs, something like that. And we we were going to release it as an album, but nobody really knew who we were. So we kind of decided we had some good advice to release a single. We released that song with Verona Lung on it. And then we had all these other songs from those sessions. And people we showed them to our friends, and some of our friends liked them. And it just seemed like the perfect marriage of circumstance and kind of necessity that we had some sort of output in between major releases and just something. It just vinyl is a part of our identity, so it's just kind of like an extension of that. A lot of bands are obviously doing vinyl right now, but Dave is really into that. So it was just it's been a good way to, clean house of some older material, but also just keep making records. It's fun just making records, so.
Yeah, putting out more music and getting it out there for sure.
Exactly, yeah.
A bunch of tour dates coming up with the Flatliners. How did you guys hook up with them?
We've known each other for like a little while, but it was kind of more of a convenience. We just had a little bit of time in December, and it was just kind of something that came up as an offer, and I think they were stoked to have us play. So it was, again, nice meeting of circumstances. We're just kind of finishing working on our this recording around then. So it's just kind of a nice thing to just get out of the studio and play some shows, which is what our kind of main focus is generally. So we've got those dates. We've got a good date in Hamilton coming up on the 27th at the Casbah. So it's going to be a nice opportunity to get out of the studio for a little while.
We're talking to Luke from the Dirty Nil. Yeah, you mentioned the holiday show December 27th at the Casbah. Is that going to be a special show for the Dirty Nil fans to get out to?
It's hard to really describe that show other than it's just, I don't know, it's just the best. It's the best show every year. It's really packed always. It always sells out. It's really fun. It's just got an awesome feeling. It's kind of us and our friends' bands, and the spirits are always very high in between Christmas and New Year's. So it's always a pretty special one for us. And people that come to those ones seem to have an especially good time. So, I mean, if you got any interest, try and grab a ticket online. It always sells out. So if you want to come, just make sure you get a ticket.
Awesome.
But it's a lot of fun.
How does the Dirty Nil celebrate the holidays? Any special traditions?
Special traditions? That's a good question. I mean, we don't really have any traditions, but we all hang out a lot. I mean, we just our friends. We have a lot of friends that live out in San Francisco, and they come back for the winter or for the holidays, and we just kind of spend a bunch of days in a row with those guys, just kind of drinking beer and playing football. So yeah, there's a lot of good kind of Christmas traditions we have kind of in that time frame, but it mostly has to do with drinking beer. So it's a very wonderful time of the year. Most
bands that I have talked to recently say that beer plays an integral part into the holidays, and I have to agree.
Of course. How could it not? How could it not? We keep it pretty straight on the road and stuff, but when it's like Christmas and we're just kind of back with your family and stuff, you gotta.
Right on. Before I let you go, I want to hit you with some rapid-fire questions. Just give me whatever comes to your mind, okay?
All right, let's do it.
Betty or Veronica?
Veronica.
Really? Most people say Betty. Why do you choose Veronica?
I don't know.
She's hotter.
You
like brunettes?
I'm a fan.
Christmas or Halloween?
Christmas. Come on. Halloween's amazing, but Christmas is, it's Christmas, man.
There's more potential on Christmas to maybe get a new guitar.
There's so much more potential. There's like an extended area of celebration and accepted drunkenness in Christmas. So I'm going to have to go with my boy Christmas.
Vans or Converse?
I'm going to have to go with Vans because they got more support.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I walked around cities in Converse and they just ruin your feet.
They will ruin you, man. They will destroy your your positive feelings for a day. You will just start to feel in your back, and you're just like, this. But then you put on some nice arch support, your whole outlook on life will change.
Yeah, and they're definitely better for touring, I imagine, too. You got to be comfortable on tour.
I just bought one tight pair of star-clad Vans for our tour, and they did me well for the whole tour, so.
Right on.
Good.
Luke from the Dirty Nil on tour with the Flatliners throughout Ontario, December 11th at Call the Office in London, December 12th at Opera House in Toronto, back home for a special holiday show December 27th at the Casbah here in Hamilton. Thanks so much for the chat, Luke.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.